Yo, what is going on today, guys? It is Sam, better known as Samito. Welcome back to the Raid channel today, where we got a lot of news. We've got a 2x soul event coming up. I'm going to be ripping like about 100 or so of my souls in hopes of getting, again, I'd love a better I don't really have the champs for a Titus team yet. A Calvalac soul would be nice. He doesn't really need the books, but really a Duchess soul would go a long way for me. I'm undecided on who I want to have my big boy souls on the wish list for. I might switch Titus out because I don't have the Wixwell or anything yet, but I definitely could use a better than a 1-star Duchess soul. Some other stuff as well, so we'll be pulling for those, saving those big boys up. Today, though, real quick, we're going to be ripping some of this summon pool, man. This is back-to-back bangers on the summon pool. It's got a little 10 pool coming on here. Obviously, the most wanted, probably Newt. He would be amazing. Second, probably Wixwell. I've already got Feral, and I empowered my Feral. That was a mistake. And I've already got a Michinaki, but I'd love a Freya, a Harima. Don't really want Lysanther. Would be happy with a Vergis, but really my top 3 most wanted would be Newt, or top 4, Newt, Harima, Wixwell, or a Freya. I would love either of those champs. Some decent epics here as well. We will be pulling for those, but really quick, speaking of champions, I got something sick for you guys. Real quick, guys, get your free Elenaril by clicking my link in the description right now. You'll also get the amazing champions Vergis, Tagoar, and Deacon Armstrong as you level up at levels 10, 20, and 30 subsequently. And here's all you got to do. Log out of Plarium Play on your PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Then launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Then go to your inbox and claim your first champion. Don't miss out on this opportunity. This is one of the best starter codes that you can get. You'll get all 3 of those epics for free, as well as Elenaril, the legendary champion. So click that link down below before it expires and have yourself a good time. And as always, guys, a big shout out to GameLeap for handling the production of this channel. Again, look at these champs. We got, this is the warm-up Newt with the freeze triple hitter. Again, enemy max HP on his blessed bash skill really is just his bread and butter here. Also heals this champion by 30% of the damage dealt, so he's going to get a full heal on that. Decreased defense on the target. Great and long fights. Again, he's just going to be so good. Also bringing the decreased attack and the weaken to great debuffs to bring to places like Chimera, Demon Lord, Dude. Newt he's just going to be good everywhere, man. He's just going to be good everywhere. Definitely one of my most wanted champs in the game. Freya, great provoke, AoE on the A1, a hard-hitting ability too. This ability actually smacks. It can do a lot of damage. 35% chance of that provoke, or no, not 35%, 40% chance of the provoke on the A1. On the A2, increased defense, then places a shield buff on all allies. It's proportional to her defense and each target's max HP. Big shields coming out from Freya. Then full cleanse, block, debuffs, turn meter fill on the A3. On the passive, increases the champion's defense by 5% each time an ally inflicts a critical hit. Insane, right? Insane. Prevents the death of an ally with the highest crit damage at this champion. Keeps them alive at 1 HP when a fatal hit comes in. Then heals that ally by 20% of their max HP and grants them an instant turn. Crazy good. Freya, insane. Wixwell, who I've wanted for a long time. Double hitter. 60% chance of provoke. If the target's a boss, it's guaranteed, right? Guaranteed provoke on bosses on the A1. And nasty for Hydra. Nasty for a lot of places. Great for the Titus teams. Attacks all enemies on the A2. Decrease attack 100%. Then increases the value of all shields on allies. The value of each shield is proportional to total number of buffs, which have their duration increase. So bring a lot of buffs, brings a lot of shields. He is the best Titus enabler in the game, who I do have. And today, I think Wixwell probably is my most wanted pick, because then I can make the Titus teams work. All right. Codex Intercept. Well, I don't even know how to pronounce that. 3-turn cooldown. Here's the shield. Increased defense. Intercept stack as well. Shield's proportional to this champion's defense. And as a defense-based champion, again, you're going to want to build him with a lot of defense. Then at the start of each round, places a counterattack on this champion, and that cannot be removed. At the end of his turn, places a buff on him as well. Really good champ. I would love Wixwell. Harima, man. Oh my goodness. Absolutely insane. One of the best arena champs in the game. I love a Harima as well. Honestly, I would. AoE decreased attack. No, it's single target. I think 25% chance of placing it on all enemies if it's crit. So if you crit, you can book it up as a 50% chance of AoE decreased attack. On the A2, triple hitter. Each hit decreases the target's defense by 5% up to 30 and increases her defense up to 100%. So you're getting a ton of escalation here. Instantly activates the Celestial All skill if the skill kills an enemy. So you get a kill with this, Celestial All comes in. Another hard hitter. AoE provoke. This debuff cannot be blocked or resisted. The target champion is from the Demon Spawn faction. Man, she counters my demon team so hard. I gotta ban her all the time. Enemy ignore defense effects are decreased by 50%. Makes her so good in arena because ignore defense is what you go with when you're building out your nukers. Cannot be crit by demons. Cannot land weak hits on champions from the demon spawn faction. So she counters the demon teams out there. Very good for Volcanos and a lot of other champions out there that can keep her in check. Then we got Michinaki, or I guess, sorry, Staltis, again, one of the best dragon heroes in the game. Double hitter on the A1, decreased turn meter, stun on all enemies. Amazing, right? Again, 75% chance on a double hitter, 3-turn cooldown. Then increased defense on himself, decreased crit damage, decreased speed on enemies, and then he deflects all debuffs back to the attacker, makes him especially good against Dragon, man. Nasty champ. Michinaki, man. Just set my PR, actually, with Michinaki this week on Brutal, I think it was, or sorry, yeah, Brutal Hydra as well. Very, very good champ. Again, one of the best clan boss champs in the game. On the A1, HP burn, 50% chance. Love it, 60 when booked. Decreased defense and decreased attack. AoE on the A2 brings all the debuffs that you need with Hex buff strip on the A3. And his passive, whenever an ally attacks an enemy under a Hex, 50% chance he joins the attack as an ally attacker, meaning you can build him pretty slow with a lot of crit rate, crit damage, and defense, and he's going to do a shitload of damage. So the decreased attack only places if they're under a Hex. So you open with this A3 and then follow up with the A2, and you're going to be putting out a bunch of debuffs and damage. I think he dropped, I'll pull it up right now, very impressive. Honestly, he surprised me quite a bit. I did not expect him to pull out 100 million damage on Brutal Hydra, most because I ran him with 2 other nukers, and that's a lot of the Hex, to be clear. The Hex is really what's doing this, but I threw him in a Relentless set. He put up 100 million damage in those numbers there. So big damage for Hydra for Michinaki. He's a very, very valuable pull. Even copies of him are very good. Lysanther Beastbane, probably the worst one here, I would say. Double hitter with the Hex, 100% Hex for 2 turns, 30% increased crit damage on himself. Double hitter again on one enemy, 20% chance to repeat. When this champion counterattacks or teams with allies who join an attack, will use this skill instead of their default skill, so he will use this skill instead. Damage with this skill increased by 10% each time an ally is devoured. You know, supposed to be a Hydra specialist with AoE, decreased speed and weaken. Not bad, but also not great. You know, I mean, he's all right. Like, if you're a progression player, you'll get value out of him, but for me, I don't really need this champion. Feral, man, I trolled by empowering my Feral. I would gladly take another one. I should not have empowered my Feral. I made a big mistake. This dude is one of the best champs in the game for a reason. Decreased speed 100% with ignore res on the A1. Amazing in Chimera and Hydra specifically. Okay. Block buffs decrease accuracy. Makes it so the bosses can't land on you right. Amazing. Great for Hydra on an AoE. Great for Chimera as well in a 9-piece Feral set like mine. Also brings increased res and perfect veil. This 50% increased res effect while decreasing the boss's accuracy by 50% allows you to scale your resistance unbelievably to the point where you are outright resisting everything all the forms of Chimera does. He is the best option into Chimera in the game, in my opinion, as a defense champ. So strong. All comes together with this passive. 2 or more buffs, 50 res additional for your team, whoever has 2 or more buffs on. 3 or more, increase the accuracy as well. 4 or more, 20% damage. You put him in 9-piece Feral, that's 35% more damage with all of those buffs and debuffs for your team. Absolutely insane. Then Vergis, really great for waves. Double hitter, places decrease or increased defense on himself. AoE decreased defense and stun on a 3-turn cooldown. Love that. Then again, places strengthen, increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns, and also places a perfect veil on him for a turn, or 2 turns rather. Again, pseudo Lydia here, but not quite. The only problem is that it's on a 4-turn cooldown. Then at the start of each turn, place a perfect veil buff on the ally with the highest attack. Inflicts 20% more damage against targets whose defense is lower than this champion's defense. So big damage, covers your nuker, can bring some buffs that will help your squad. Great CC as well. A lot of great legendaries. I won't talk about the epics. We're gonna pull here, boys. We're gonna pull here. Okay, let's get it. The moment you've all been waiting for. Can we get something good here? I really hope we can. It's a fat summon pool. I'd love to see new. We need to see the lightning, but we get Grizzled Yar, Simpler Sentinel, another Sentinel. Oh, it's not looking good. Tayrell, Duck the Pierce. Oh, boys, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for your boy. It's not looking good for your boy. Come on, give me the lightning. It's all epics. And that is why you don't pull on the summon event sometimes. So I will say, if there's anything worth spending on, it would certainly be this summon pool. And I'll tell you what, guys, we will do just a quick little $5 pull here. Can we make it happen? Can we make the dream work? Can we get our orange here? I went to Mercy last time, and we cannot. So that's a bummer, guys. Creator RNG is not here today, but hey, a good video for this summon pool, I guess. Let me know if you guys get anything good on your side, but unfortunately for us, we strike out today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Take care. Much love. Peace out.